Saturday morning, about 6 a.m. I got up an hour ago, a little more than an hour ago, and I already changed the crank seals in that engine. Probably didn't need it, but I did it anyway. Here's the old ones. But yeah, check this cylinder out. I got it all, got the power valves all out. See where the piston wore. Shine it just right, you can see like I got a new phone. My lens is all scratched and wore out. I know it's not the greatest video anymore. Soon here I'll turn on that new phone and it'll be a lot better. So, but yeah. Turn the light on, maybe you can see better. Look at that. It still ran too. It just was making noise at idle, he said. Yeah. He said it was making a lot of oil coming out the exhaust. I said, well, that's what happens when you start to lose compression. People think it's like all of a sudden running rich. And they start jetting it. He leaned it out to a really lean pilot jet and stuff. And so between that and all that splooge and stuff in there, that's probably what wore that out. That unburnt fuel. I've seen years ago and stuff that unburnt fuel doesn't, or if you're sucking like tranny fluid from the trans, it'll actually wear the ring right off the piston really quick. That stuff doesn't like to mix, like unburnt fuel doesn't mix good with new, so it wears really fast. So I think that's what happened there. You know, it started to lose compression, and that's what happens. They start splooging because it can't handle all that fuel anymore. So it gets all over the exhaust and everything. It doesn't mix well with the new fuel, that unburnt stuff, and then it starts to wear. I've seen it a lot of times happen. So, like I said, once they start doing that, guys like people like to start messing with the jetting, thinking it's running rich instead of knowing that it's time for a new top end, some crank seals, maybe check your carburetor out, jet block gasket, that kind of stuff. But this is a 21. I don't suspect that's an issue. I'm pretty sure it's just all because the top end was wore out and, you know, that cylinder deal. But he's going to bring the carb. I'm going to go through it, jet it accordingly. Probably just jetted at what I'd always jetted the local kids' race bikes at race season motocross. This kid's a hare scramble racer. So, it had a, speaking of hare scramble racer, had a 14 tooth counter sprocket. So, I hooked him up with a 13, which is stock, brand new rental. I couldn't imagine trying to ride a 125 in the woods with a 14 tooth counter sprocket. That's like running a 46 in the back. So that should be a lot better for him too. And with the brand new cylinder coming, Vertex piston, we'll get her jetted good. New crank seals, she'll be a ripper. I did a 06 for him, or 7 a few months ago. And he said that bike was way faster than this one. But this one was wore out, and with that sprocket like that, that's just too tall. So it'll probably be a lot big surprise when he gets it back. So, alright guys, have a good one. Later.